Okay, it's another day. I'm getting ready to mill the rest of that cedar. This was just a limb that I milled. Look how pretty that is. I'm not exactly sure what to do with that. It'd make great live edge shelves if I squared one back edge. But I've got all of this nice, that's all coming out of one limb. There's a great big burl that was out the side of it and made into about a 12-inch wide limb. So I've got another one up here on the mill. I'll bring you along for some of it. I don't know how much I'll be able to film, but I know some of you are wanting to see what my cedar was going to look like. Well, let's do it. I think my camera went out, but I want you to notice something right here. I don't know whether you can see that. There's a crack right on the weld. I noticed that the saw started wobbling really bad, and there it is. And I'm not over tensioning those blades by a long shot. That one is definitely broken. Okay, I'm down to my last two big logs. This is the butt log, it's the biggest one. This is one of the smaller ones. So I'll bring you along for a little bit of that. last log. This one is 16 plus inches on the butt. Okay, I'm picking up with this last big log. As you can see, I'm getting some really nice boards out of that. I'm going to switch around. These were 11 inches wide, but I think the ones that I'll use the most are probably the 6-inch, and those 11s I'll probably have to cut down anyway once I run them through the planer. So I'm going to run the rest of these through, these 11 boards at 6 inches. Well, it's later in the day. I've got everything milled out of the cedar. Had a guy come and picked up all the offcuts. He's using them for a flower bed. This is what I got. I'll just come around here, get an angle on it. I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost 9 lifts, and they are 4 feet by 8. So it's equivalent of, I've probably got about 270 to 300 square feet of that red cedar, equivalent of 9 sheets of plywood. So that'll easily do a closet if I wanted, or accent a couple closet walls. I haven't quite decided what I want to do with it, but hey, I have it. If I don't use it, I'll sell it. But yeah, some of the last log that I was milling out there was the best. It was that 16-inch log that was showing you in the video. It was the most, it was the solidest of all of them. And so I got probably the equivalent of 60 of my board feet out of that one log alone. So anyway, that was what I was doing here today on the homestead. Now I'm going to go down and try to get ready to pull that big old oak tree out that had all the bullet holes in it. Log it out and try to get it ready. My friend's coming over with the tractor tomorrow morning. We're going to try to hoist it up out of there. So hopefully I'll try to make a video out of that if it doesn't get too frantic and busy here. So I'll be looking forward to that. Until that time, as always, please like and subscribe. I always appreciate you joining me. There's so many places you could be. And if you would, tell some others, you know, hey, if you're interested in kind of seeing the whole process of homesteading from the very beginning, in the sense of milling the lumber, cutting and milling and everything. I know there's probably a few people on YouTube doing that. I don't know of too many who actually start with the standing trees and turn them into lumber and then turn them into a building. And like I said, if you're just joining me, there's a case in point right there. That building came from all of my lumber on this property, and pretty much everything else was salvaged, except for the concrete, which I had to buy, and the roofing. Pretty much everything else was salvaged. And so you can go back and check that series of videos out back in the fall, late summer, early fall, of me doing that. So anyway, until next time, as always, you have a great day. I'll see you then.